Hey everyone, really quick before you watch the video, just a quick reminder, I stream over on Twitch, Sunday to Wednesday, links are in the description, make sure you come and check us out. Mark it on. Okay, so we're getting ready to start our first ever Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke, so I should probably let you all know some rules and stuff, as well as the settings we've picked, because it's going to be a little different for how I've done things. So, general rules. First of all, we do have a command by the way, it's called Nuzlocke Rules, or Rules Nuzlocke, one or two way around. First of all, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. Therefore, I either must put it in a box in the PC or release it, and the box in the PC must be called dead. So, I'm not allowed to use a Pokemon again if it faints. I am only allowed to capture the first Pokemon on every route. So the first Pokemon I encounter there after is the first Pokemon. That's the only one I'm allowed to capture. The Nuzlocke officially begins as when we get our first ever ball. So it could be a Pokeball, an Ultra Ball. Like the moment we pick up a ball, that's it. The Nuzlocke starts. Which does mean there is a chance of us failing, and I've got to redo stuff. Hence why you see on screen the randomizer loaded up, just in case I need to re-randomize ROMs. Which we'll be going through that and saying what I've randomized. There's other things. So there's like dupes clause, species clause, and things like that. So if I encountered, say, a Mudkip, and I caught said Mudkip, and then the next route I encounter Mudkip, I'm allowed to call dupes, which means I can re-roll my Pokemon so I get something different. If I encounter a Marshtomp, I'm allowed to call species, and then if I'll re-roll to get something different. So that's how that works. There's probably, beyond that, I don't think there's any other rules you really need to know. I believe that's all of them. So what have we actually randomized? So, first of all, we here see Pokemon types and stuff. We've left all of this alone, pretty much. The only thing we have touched is abilities. Abilities have been randomized 100%, and we've made it so as impossible and as evolutions are easier. So, pretty much, so if a Pokemon evolves by trade, it'll now evolve by level, and Pokemon that evolve at like 55 odd will now evolve a little earlier, so we have a chance of seeing them. Starters have been 100% randomized. Helps if I use the right mouse. So random starters have been 100% randomized. I don't even know what they are. Alternative forms are allowed. Static Pokemon, so we swap legendaries for legendaries. Is how it works. Like if it's a legendary static encounter, it will be swapped for another legendary. That way we still get to keep that fair. In-game trades, both request and given, random. Movement set. Moveset's been unchanged. We've just updated it all to Gen 8. Those Pokemon, so this is where some of the challenging bit comes in. So trainers obviously get 100% randomized. We're letting the rival carry the starter through, just to keep a little bit of the nostalgia Pokemon feel of kind of knowing what we're going into. But it does mean if they get something like a Groudon, and we don't have a water type to cover it, they're going to have a Groudon every time we fight them. Boss trainers will get make sure they have 6. Important trainers make sure they have 6 Pokemon, and regular trainers will have a minimal of 1 extra Pokemon. Because we're making every battle in this game, apart from the first battle, we're making every battle a double battle, which is going to have a lot to do. Give me one moment while I do that. Thank you very much. So yeah, every battle is going to be a double battle. So we are going into VGCs. Held items will be for boss trainers, important trainers. I think I untick this in the end, so I'm going to untick that so I can save afterwards. And it's only the highest level Pokemon only. So we'll resave these settings again in just a moment, because I think I left that one on ticked beforehand. Wild Pokemon, 100% randomized. Additional rules, nothing there, because this will just affect how the routes everything are. Held items are randomized. We've banned bad items, so this is like mail. Like, they can't have mail. Yeah, that's stupid. Allow alternative forms. What does allow alternative forms mean, by the way? That means basically, like, for example, something like a Giratina that has 2 forms. You can get either form, even though you need the item for 1. TMs. All TMs and have been 100% randomized. As well as move tutors, and move tutor compatibility, and TM compatibility. However, we are allowing every Pokemon to use every HM, but they're only allowed to use that HM in battle if they would learn it naturally. So it does mean for some Pokemon, I'm going to do some looking up. Field items, 100% randomized. Special mass, 100% randomized. Once again, banned items and banned regular shop items. and miscellaneous tweaks. We just got the fast text, give national text a start, and don't revert as to tempered auto form. So pretty much like say we get that Giratina and it comes out of battle, it normally reverts. So we are not doing that. Oh, there we go. So that is the settings we are going for with this run. The other thing to also quickly remind people, by the way, because this run started, the Pokemon merch is back for one time only, so you can go and buy our limited edition Pokemon merch in the store. But without further ado, let's go and swap to the actual Pokemon screen, shall we? So I'll minimize that. And we have our Pokemon overlay that, honestly, the biggest thing to note, by the way, this overlay was actually designed to do that with the green screen. We don't need a green screen when we're playing Pokemon. So, hope you're all ready to jump into this herd merch. Is there a link? Do !mark merch in chat and you'll find it. I had technical difficulties. How is it going? Yay. Right. English. Begin game. Bounce off screen for you. That is really loud. Pokemon Omega Ruby. Give me a more having breakfast. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor, and this is what we call a Pokemon. I will say, the reason why we picked this game is because it's by far my favorite. The world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times playing together as friends and at times helping each other out. And sometimes we just have fun battling each other. But close as we are, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there's still many mysteries surrounding Pokemon. I do research to try and unravel those Pokemon mysteries, but that's enough from me. Hey, yo! What about you? Are you a boy or a girl? Did you just assume my gender? I identify as non-binary. Where's that option? So, for the sake of moments like this, I do have the Switch ready to pick the big screen. So my name is Lumus. You're Lumus, yes. Ah, I see. You're that Lumus, yes, I'm that Lumus, the one that's going to lose probably countless time. You're the one who moved to Little Root Town, where I live. Are you ready? Your very own adventure is now about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams and adventures and something else. We expect to meet again soon at the Pokemon Lab. Lois, thank you for the host. Your support's much appreciated. Game sound, everything good for everyone, by the way? Lumus, you're here at last. Wasn't it a tough ride back in the bumpy moving on? Well, this is Little Rock Town. What do you think? We're gonna this is gonna be our new home. You can hear all things. Nice. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And now to get your own, as you get your own room this time. Wait, we didn't have our own last time? I'm concerned. Come on, you just have to see inside. See, Lumus, isn't it nice in here too? Moving company Pokemon even helped unpack and clean up. They're really making the moving a glitch. Goro. Thanks for the hard work, we appreciate it. You should go and see your room upstairs. Dad even bought a new clock to help celebrate the big move. You need to set the clock though. It's gonna be a good question. How am I setting the clock? Clock on the wall isn't moving. You've got to set the time. The hour hand's set to 12, and the minute hand's at the 15. That's pretty much matching my IRL time. That's amazing. How do you like your new room? Everything got put away neatly? You finished moving everything downstairs too. Real nice to have some Pokemon to help us roam. We should make sure everything on your desk, everything's on your desk. I need to check for on my desk. I'm gonna check my desk. Lumus, come quickly! It's the Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on TV. We brought you this report live in front of the Petalburg Gym. Next time, a special look at the long-awaited meteor shower and the next star shower. It already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. That reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is his name. He was right next door. You should go over and introduce yourself. Yes, Mom. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're Lumus, the new next-door neighbor. We have a daughter about the same age as you. She's been so excited about making a new friend. She should be in our room upstairs. I hope you you should go and introduce yourself. What's right? Everyone wanted me to go and do shit. Why can't I do my own thing? Pokemon fully restored, items are all ready, and there's a boy in my room. Who are you? You must be Lewis. Your move was today, huh? Well, I'm May. I was glad to meet you. I actually have a dream about becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. She wasn't like that in the anime. And then when Professor Birch told me about you moving here, I was hoping you'd be nice and we could be friends, but that's just silly, isn't it? I just met you, right? So what am I talking about? Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to go out and help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. See you later. Now I believe we're getting to the point where we get our starter. I think I heard someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? Somebody's gonna go help. It's starter time. Help me! You over there, please help me out. In my bag, there's some Pokeballs. Time to find out what our starters are. Well! I'll take that! Magmar, Mantic, or Virizion. I'll take Virizion. Sure, I'll take a legendary.